Hey Maria, this is Tyler with Leads by Lodi. I wanted to make this video for you and give you a plan that you can implement right away in order to start outranking some of your competitors online and bringing in some more customers for your business. So I have your website pulled up here, Viola Interior Design, and it looks great. The header here is awesome with all the pictures, great stuff. There's a little section here on your business with some pictures. But the pictures are really what pop and attract customers, I think. But the first thing I want to talk about is content. And with Google, content is king. They like to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words of content on the home page. And what that's going to allow you to do is rank for specific keywords related to your business and the services that you offer. So what I did was I pulled up a report of your website on a tool we call Eris. And just shows some data here, like your ranking, the UR and the DR, which is the trust and the power coming from your backlink profile. And a backlink is really just a vote of confidence from one website to another. It's just a link that you click on that leads to your site from another site. And you have 42 sites pointing to your site with 368 backlinks. And then based off of the content that you have on your site now, you have 116 keywords that you're ranking for currently. So we can click those and check out what you're ranking for on the first page currently. And Viola Interior Design looks like is one of them. Obviously, that's your name, so you're going to be ranking first page for that. Interior Designers Pennsylvania, that's a pretty good one. Looks like the bottom of the first page, maybe the top of the second page. All right, and that's bringing in 100 searches, so that's pretty good. It looks like you're bringing in a little bit of traffic for that. So you definitely want to keep going in the right direction. It looks like you went down 2 spots. Interior Designers PA, that's 30 searches. Philadelphia Designer, 30. And then here we go, Philadelphia Interior Design. There's 150 searches a month for that. And you're on the second page for that as well. So we definitely want to use a lot of these, buyer intent keywords, phrases and keywords that people are typing into Google to find your business, such as Interior Design Philadelphia or Philadelphia Interior Design, right? So we definitely want to focus on those, build some more content up around that, and then you can help get ranked on the first page for that over your competitors. So I pulled up a competitor of yours on the first page of Google for Philadelphia Interior Design, and here they are, Down to Earth Interior Design. And kind of the same thing with the sliding header. Looks pretty good. And as we scroll down here, a little bit of information here and there, but definitely not 1,000 to 2,000 words of content that we talked about, right? They have a video, so that's definitely, helpful as well. And we've got links to their portfolios and different sections. Let's see their back pages as well, who we are, what we do. So you got your services section. And then it looks like they have a little bit more content and another video. For these back pages as well, we want to see anywhere from 500 to even 1,000 words, right? So we go back to your website, we can check out your services. It looks like you list a couple. You might even want to list, these services on separate back pages. So you have a back page for each one of these. That way you can rank those specific services individually, right? So kitchen and bath design would be its own page, and you could build up 500 words of content around kitchen and bath design, right? So if someone's specifically looking for kitchen and bath design, right, they don't have to click a bunch of pages to get to where, they're going to find some information that you're providing. So what I did was I pulled up the report of that competitor, Down to Earth Interior Design. So this is their ranking. This is kind of why they're on the first page, right? You can see their rank, their UR, and their DR is pretty good. They have 181 domains pointing back to their site and 777 backlinks. All right, and then based off of the content that they have, they're ranking for 792 keywords. So we can see there what they're ranking for on the first page. Interior Design Philadelphia, Philadelphia Interior Design, Interior Designers Philadelphia, and etc. You can see all these searches here and the volume that these are bringing in, and then the traffic to their site, and then obviously the position that they're in, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. All on that first page, right? So imagine what a couple hundred searches to your site a month could do for your business. And, this is what they're bringing in for that. And then I pulled up another competitor Tallulah and Bird, Bird, sorry. Tallulah and Bird interior architecture and design. All right, definitely not as nice of a header as the last two here, but pretty nice laid out site. They have their images, their portfolio, their services. So not bad. Definitely, people like to see pictures. And it's not just the content that you see on the page that counts, right? It's the pictures as well. So Google can't read pictures, but they can read the text behind the picture. So if we were to save this picture, right, we don't want it to say download. We want it to say interior design Philadelphia. We want to save those pictures with keywords. That way Google can read it. So we can check out their back pages as well. Looks like they have all their services on that one page. And, again, we want to see 500 to 1,000 words here. So, utilize that tool, that tip to create more content. And that way you can help yourself outrank these competitors in regards to content. All right, so I pulled up their report as well in Ahrefs, and you can see their rank. Their URDR is pretty good as well. All right, compared to these guys, let's see. Down to earth. You know what? That was that last one duplicated. So let's do this live right here. I'm gonna put theirs in. We're gonna check theirs out. So here we go. I was gonna say those numbers looked a little too familiar. So here's their ranking, their UR and their DR here. DR is a little bit lower, right? And you can kind of see here that they have 106 domains and 1.49 thousand backlinks, right? So it's a little bit off balance here, and that's why the DR is kind of low. You can see that the quality of backlinks, right, the URL rating distribution here for their backlinks is a little bit low. They do have some good ones, all right, but they do need to balance those out, and that'll bring their DR up. And then they're ranking for 317 organic keywords as well. So if we were to jump in there, you can see what they're ranking for, on the first page. It's probably pretty similar terms, Philadelphia interior design companies, Philadelphia. And you can get down here, like I said, and base your content from your website, around these search terms, especially the ones with the high volume. All right, and then going back to this overview, you can see that the traffic they're bringing in is pretty good here, 145 searches a month, and the value that it's, given. So we talked about content and we talked about backlinks. The last thing I want to talk about is citations. And a citation is your name, your address, and your phone number. And we list those in business directories online, such as Yellow Pages, right? And what that's going to do is boost your Google My Business listing, right? It's going to build it up in the map pack, and I'll show you that here shortly. But we want to focus in on this Google My Business listing, build up those citations. We have a tool we use called Whitespark, and we track the citations for different companies, and we can do a competitor analysis and figure out, how many your competitors have and figure out how many you would need as well. So going back to the Google My Business, this is really what you want to focus on. This is your mini website here. You want to boost up the citations for this. You want to make sure you have some good reviews. Looks like you have great reviews. You want to get even more. And then do we have pictures, right? Can people see what your business is all about? And, being an interior designer, you're obviously going to have some great pictures. And also we want to make sure that we're saving these correctly. So continue to save the pictures. If you have a team or yourself, add pictures in about that. If you have an office, people like to see what your business is about. And obviously the projects that you're working on, continue to, add pictures of that as well. And then do you have all your information, right? You have your address, your phone number here, and your hours. So that's good. The last part and the most important is the description, right? And again, we talked about content. It's just an opportunity to create more content and rank for more keywords. So you want to make sure that there's a description put in. Google allows for 750 characters, so definitely max that out. All right. That way, when we type in interior designers Philadelphia, all right, we want to see your business come up in this map pack. Okay. Sometimes there's an ad section up here when someone types in a search phrase like this. A lot of people skip the ads, they'll head right to the map pack. And they trust Google to send them to the top 3 spots, right? They're not going to hit the view all button most of the time. They're going to click on one of these. So these 3 businesses here, they're getting a lot of the website clicks. They're getting a lot of the phone calls, right? And then if they skip the map pack, they're going to come down to the organic section. That's where you're going to find down-to-earth interior design to luluhandbird.com, right? That company. Here's another one. And then you find your Yelps and your Thumbtacks and your Home Advisor, all that, right? But not many people pay attention to that. They want to get right to business, right to the website. All right, and building up that content on your site and those backlinks, the high quality backlinks, that's really what's going to get you here as well. So we talked about the content, the backlinks, and the citations, boosting that Google My Business listing. I hope you utilize these tips and these tricks for your company to get, your business out there on Google and to bring in some more customers. If you have any questions at all, give me a call. My phone number is 267-885-3473. Here's my business website, leadsbylordeye.com. Again, my name's Tyler, and I'll talk to you soon.